Hey, YouTube, how you doing? And Facebook, how you doing, everybody? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please, what I'm about to say, and yes, I'm exercising again. Hey, I have lost some weight, but to me, it does not feel like I have lost any. But please, and I'm outside walking again. But please like and share this video. Now, I have some stuff to talk about, which not too many, but people have been asking, Tanisha, how you been? How are you? Is everything okay? But I have been doing a lot, and that's why I really, oh my God, I think I'm going to have to sit down because I'm out here walking and the sun is beaming on me, and I cannot be out in the sun because of my lupus. So I'm going to sit down in the shade and have a conversation with everybody and let everybody know how I have been doing. So how about that? Okay. Let's see if I'll be sitting in the sun. I'm trying to see if I can find a shade. Am I sitting in the sun? Ooh, yes I am. Okay. Well, this is what's going on with me. I've been doing a lot of doctor visits, and it's to the point where I've been really getting, and not too long got home. I've been out. I've been getting really frustrated, and I mean really frustrated, and to the point where maybe I'm starting to be in denial again. I don't know what it is. If I cut the video, part 2, I don't know if it's going to be on my YouTube channel. Maybe I might do it on my Facebook channel, channel. That's where I might finish I might finish part 2 of this video. But what's been happening is, I don't know if it's my depression is catching up with me again. I don't know, because yes, I do suffer with depression. So I don't know if that's what it is, but I've been in denial probably from last year again, you guys. So what's been happening is some of my doctor visits from last year, because I've been going through something with my lupus in my mouth and so many stuff, you guys, because I did not know that lupus can cause things with your mouth. And yes, I'm coming clean with something that I probably shouldn't even talk about. And I've been going through a lot, and there's a lot of appointments, and I always tell people, advocate for yourself. See this doctor, do this, da da da. And I should probably, listen to myself and do what I need to do for me. And I haven't, but there's a few doctor's appointments that I should have been start keeping up from last year and this year that I haven't been keeping up, because having 2 autoimmune diseases is really, really frustrating. It really gets frustrating at times. And let me tell you, it really has. And I mean, don't get me wrong, my NMO, I mean, it's been fine. I have not had any flares. I haven't had any relapse. I haven't really had anything bad happen with my NMO, don't get me wrong. And last year was my last flare with my lupus. I haven't had any flares this year, thank God. The only issues I've had this year with my lupus is basically I've had a few lung issues this year, but it wasn't like a relapse with my lupus, but it's just that if people have been watching my videos that I've been posting, they would have heard me coughing a lot. And some people have been telling me, oh, Tanisha, go to the doctor, da, da, da. And I was being stubborn. And I told him I was, and it was that was a few little hiccups I was having, and I ended up going to the doctor. That was the only issue I was really having. Didn't know, it was kind of like my lupus was kind of causing that. But other than that, I think it's probably in the back of my head. I was probably, having a little hiccup again. I'm not crying, just feel a little sweaty. And so that's kind of the little issue I was having. So there's a few little doctor's visits that I should have been going to from last year that I should have been going and I haven't been going since last year. And just like this year, I didn't go this year again. And what happened was I went to my doctor's appointment last week, and he asked me, we were talking in my doctor's appointment, and my doctor said to me, so tell me what's going on with you, what's your issues, and so forth. And what happened was I was telling him, I saw my rheumatologist, and I mentioned my doctor to him because, they're in the same building, almost in the same office. And I mentioned my rheumatologist's name because they're in the same office, they know each other. And I said, I went to see da-da-da-da. And he was like, oh, and what happened? And I said, I was telling her that I didn't go see da-da-da-da, which was my neuro-ophthalmologist. I told her I didn't go see such and such and such. And, she said, you're supposed to go see, which is my eyes. You're supposed to go see, da-da-da-da, which are my doctors for my eyes. You're supposed to go get your eyes checked out, especially the ophthalmologist, because, with lupus, the medication for lupus, can you believe it? The medication for lupus can also affect your eyes. Can you believe that? It can affect your eyes. The medication for lupus can also affect your eyes as well. So, I have 2 different eye doctors that I see, and you're supposed to go get do your eyes or whatever. So then he started going into all these other conversations, and let me tell you, it was something. Then I just started going into all the information with him, and then I started to realize to myself, is it that I'm going back into am I starting to go back into this denial stage, or what is it that I'm going through? Is it my denial stage again, or is it my depression part of it? But something tells me that it's something I'm going back through. It's something that I'm going back through, or there's something is there. But I know that I have to really deal with it, because these doctor's appointments are very important that you just can't miss, because then I might miss something with my vision all over again that I just cannot miss, just so I don't have a relapse with either one of them. Because since my lupus has not flared up since this year, I don't want it to flare up again, especially since I'm going to be having a test done in December. I definitely don't want to have any issues in December coming up at all. I definitely don't want any issues happening in December with any of these problems. I don't want any problems at all. So I really have to think about how I'm approaching my health and how am I approaching all of this problem. And what made me think about this was yesterday. I went somewhere yesterday, and I met this lady. She's from where I'm from, the island of Jamaica, and we were having a conversation. And I noticed she was shaking. Every part of her was shaking, and I asked her. I said, so how you doing? And I said, my name is Tanisha and everything. I was introducing myself, and I said, so I didn't want to come out and ask her anything about her health, but I heard her, having a conversation, and with the lady that was next to me, and I heard her telling, the lady about her health and everything. I said, "Oh, so you have Parkinson's?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Well, I have 2 autoimmune diseases, but then knowing me, I'm a talker. I love to talk. I will go on and on. So I end up talking, and I'm starting to lean on the fence because my back is starting to hurt me. Um, I suffer with spinal pain. So I started talking and talking, and I ended up telling her a whole list of my health issues. I said, "Well, I have 2 autoimmune diseases." I said, I have NMO, I have lupus, I have fibromyalgia, I'm anemic." I was going down the list of everything that I have. And she said, "Yes, I have Parkinson's disease." And I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Oh my goodness." And then I was like, I just remembered, Muhammad Ali, he had that. And I remember, his stages of what happened to him. And then when she left, because she had to get help to, walk her back home. And then I was thinking, I said, "Oh my goodness, this is the reason why I want to really promote my nonprofit, do what I'm doing with my nonprofit organization, creating it, and really bring awareness and fight for what I'm fighting for, especially with people that has both autoimmune disease, because there's nonprofit organizations for one or the other, either for NMO or either for lupus, but there's none for both. And I really want to fight for both because it's really a struggle, and I want to really bring it to different places and do it different than no other, because there's so many things that can be so different, and I have found so many ways that I can also make it different. And I said, because I'm looking at this lady and I started to cry, because I just said, I'm meeting her now, and I can just imagine in few days or maybe weeks or maybe months, who knows, she will not be coming back here. I will not see her again because she will not be able to make it back here. She won't even remember. Probably won't even be able to talk in a few months or so, or maybe in a year or so. She won't even be able to walk. Nothing, And I cried my eyes out because I'm like, these autoimmune diseases and these diseases that's out there, there's so many different kinds that really consume our bodies. It's really not easy, And how much of it is really out there, that people are, how much is people really fighting for these, or how much is people really trying to listen, And please, everybody, like, share, subscribe. Please do this video, because we really need to put it out there and really fight, because I don't think people is putting it out there enough. I don't really think so, because we really need to put, because I'm telling you, I just met this woman, and I just looked at her and I broke down. I literally broke down and cried. I cried my eyes out so much. I'm gonna stop this video because it's only a certain amount will get downloaded on here, but I'm gonna do a part 2, and I'm gonna put it on Facebook. I don't know if it's gonna go on YouTube, but please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm telling you, everybody, we need to really find a way to put it out there more than it's out there. And that's why I'm fighting, and I'm making my nonprofit organization. I'm going to create it, and I'm going to fight it, because we need to really put it out there more than it's out there. I don't think it's out there enough. I really don't. And that's why I'm fighting, and I'm going to fight as much as I can to really put it out there. Thank you.